Oh lord, what the heck is this? This is the new Wacky pack Ubisoft just added to Assassin's Creed Origins that would go well with the bathhouse style outfit. And yes, it does. What the heck? So let's go more in depth on the mount and the 4 new weapons in this video, including a very good light bow. If you like that, a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. This is the first time that we got a cursed weapon in one of these equipment packs. Of course, if you're not familiar, these packs are available in the store inside Assassin's Creed Origins for Helix credits that you can buy with real world money. They will be added to the Heka chest you can buy with in-game money later on. Ubisoft says that they want to include them in January, so I would say in the middle of the month when we can expect a new patch, but no words on that for now. So going back to this Wacky pack, because it contains, like I said, a cursed weapon for the first time ever. So a weapon that deals a ton of damage, but you lose 2 of the 3 health bars when you use it. So a lot of risk and a lot of reward as well, but it does mean that you die in one shot if you play on the highest difficulty, the Nightmare mode. Coming in at a quality of 93, we got the swordfish, and yes, this is an actual swordfish. Just like we see with the other cursed weapons, the stats are pretty low, but the damage is extremely good. We only got a level 1 critical hit rate and a level 3 adrenaline on Herf, and that is indeed really bad. Not only because the levels of both perks are pretty low, but also because the adrenaline on Herf gives you adrenaline when you get hit. But like I already said, you only have 1 health bar left, so when you get hit, you're really close to death. Or in the Nightmare mode, you simply die of 1 hit. So apart from the fact that you are swinging around a swordfish, which can be pretty funny if you're into that, this is a pretty bad weapon. If you want to use a cursed sword, you can better use the Volcata that has the same amount of damage, but way better perks because of the crit rate and the critical hit damage perk. You need a lot of luck though to get the Volcata sword because it's exclusive to the Heka chest, and you might be able to get it from a puzzle as well, but no side quest reward or something like that. So again, you need a lot of luck to get this weapon, but it's better than the swordfish. Moving on, we got a weapon that would be better if we did not know what the new community challenge weapon reward would be that has been leaked. And then I'm talking about the cotton swab. Yes, something you put in your ear is now a weapon in this game. Just like every other scepter, this legendary scepter has a combo multiplier, but on level 3, so average, and an adrenaline on kill. And that's actually pretty good because the Fury mode of the scepter makes you hit very fast, so you can get the combo multiplier going. And it's also really nice with the legendary perk of this weapon to get health back really fast. So to get back into that Fury mode faster after you kill an enemy is really great. So yeah, I already touched on the legendary health on hit perk. It's just overall really nice for a scepter because of the rapid attacks. But we got the Jackal now. And that is a scepter you get for participating in the second community challenge regarding the Trials of the Gods. So if you already completed one community challenge, then you got the Sunslayer. The second one will reward you with the Jackal. And we already know this because it has leaked. So the second community challenge has not happened yet. But some people already got it thanks to a bug where the game thought you completed a new community challenge. So what I'm trying to say here is if we compare those 2 weapons, there's really no good reason to hold on to the cotton swab because the Jackal will be better in the end and is obtainable for everyone. And to be honest, I don't like using a cotton swab in this game at all. Yes, I prefer using an Anubis scepter. So yeah, so far the weapons have not been that impressive at all in terms of stats, but the light bow that is added is really something else. Okay, the rate of fire that all the light bows have is not that good on level 2, but it will still do the job thanks to the level 4 critical hit rate perk, which is really insane for a bow that shoots extremely fast like the light bow does, simply because every arrow has a 50% chance to be a crit, and since you have the extra arrow legendary perk as well, meaning that you can load up 2 extra arrows before you have to reload, the combination makes this weapon just really something special. So if you have the enhanced light bow ability and of course this bow, then you can shoot 9 arrows before you have to reload, 9 arrows that have a crazy chance to do crits. And shooting this bow when a lot of enemies approach you really makes you feel like you're playing a third-person shooter more than an Assassin's Creed game. Look for example at how easily I killed this crocodile boss on level 41 in the Nightmare mode, doing a ton of crits. And oh yeah, there are also hearts coming out of the bow when you shoot an arrow. And this might look weird, but I kinda like it. It makes this bow even more unique. Love the red looks as well. New favorite light bow. For me, it's really up there. Then last but not least, in terms of weapons, we got the lolcats in all caps. I love the description for this one. It's very important that you understand that the work we do here is absolutely serious and no fun allowed. Wink wink. But yeah, like the other melee weapons in the set, the stats are just average. We got an adrenaline on kill on level 4, which is okay, right? Get back into that lolcat fury mode really fast. And then we got the crit rate on level 1, giving you a small chance that your slow hits do critical hit damage. And we can totally compare this weapon with another heavy blunt weapon you get early on in the game, the copper mace that you get from the Ptolemy Fist Wacky boss as a guaranteed drop, and you fight this guy on level 22. It also has the health on hit legendary perk and a level 1 perk that, instead of being a critical hit rate, is a combo multiplier. You can say really something for both perks, but the copper mace has a better base damage. But yeah, it's no lolcat, so if you prefer using a lolcat, of course go for that one. But overall, I think the copper mace does the same job. Then last but not least, we got a new mount in this pack as well, the unique camel. I just don't know what to say anymore. We of course already got the unicorn in the game, but what if that mommy unicorn and a camel love each other very much? Reads the description. So yeah, well then you got this awful looking unique camel that also has the rainbow like colors following it when you run around, and of course a horn. But what about the freaking hair that is all over the place, making his mount really look awful, really look dirty or something like that. Not something I want to ride, but maybe you disagree. Please show some love for the unique camel if you got one, or otherwise just burn it to the ground like I will do. So to round it out, we got the Wacky pack, and that really does the name justice. It's really up to you if you like this kind of wacky stuff or not, but it really seems like the developers had some fun, as the description of the lolcat again suggests. And more power to them, of course. It's their game. Do what you want. For me personally, I'm not a really big fan. I don't want to fight people with a swordfish in Egypt, and especially not with a cotton swab. I just leave that stuff in the bathroom. And yes, the lolcat doesn't do much for me as well. In terms of the stats, these weapons are not interesting at all because they're better versions, except for the light bow, the Cupid's bow, a new favorite of mine for sure, because the combination of perks and the hard effect you see when you shoot an arrow. I'm really in love with this bow, get what I mean. Okay, and the red stuff also helps, of course. That is red, my favorite color. And worth pointing out, this bow is not OP, it's just pretty good. It's fun to use. And I'm really happy to see that this pack totally gets it right, where in my review of the previously released Gladiator pack, I called Ubisoft out for including a quality 95 sword in this pack. That is better than the Anubis weapons, so that means that if you want the best sword in the game, you have to pay real world money. Of course, it will change later on when they include it in the hacker chest, but still a really low chance of getting that sword. This pack did exactly what I want from these equipment packs. Unique looking weapons that could be of use, but are not better than other weapons that are already in the game and that you get just simply by playing the game. Also, a lolcat or a cotton swab doesn't really make sense in this game, so it's fun that they add this through these packs, while the Hercules Gladius could be a weapon you could earn, for example, from the Horde mode or something like that. It totally makes sense in this game. It doesn't really look unique at all, so that's why I was kind of like, not like the way this is going, but the Wacky pack is totally the step in the right direction for these equipment packs. So my verdict would be, don't buy this pack unless you're really into this wacky shit. But if you have some Helix credits left or want to buy a small portion of them, I would recommend the new light bow for sure. That you can of course also buy separately from the store for 250 Helix credits. So if you're into light bows like me, totally give this one a shot, because it's a really fun weapon to use. Again, I'm really curious to hear what you think of the Wacky pack. Let me know in the comments down below. I think we will have two camps, one being, oh, this is really awesome, and the other one is like, what the heck is this? Why is this in an Assassin's Creed game? So really curious to see how that will go. There is, by the way, a store sale going on right now, so if you still got some credits left, the game of course gives you 250 Helix credits, for example, or still want to buy some, they have a week to kind of do this, to get some discounts on some things that are in the store. I might do a video on going over all the things and saying what is worth it or not. If you like that, please let me know that in the comments down below. And I also want to include some Hacker Chest things that have changed, but I already kind of touched on in a previous video. So let me know if you're interested in that. Subscribe, of course, to stay up to date on way more reviews of the upcoming packs. And, of course, all the other different content that is coming to Assassin's Creed Origins. There's a ton of stuff coming in January. I will keep you up to date on everything. So be sure to subscribe to miss nothing. Check my video on the Verse Civilization pack and Nightmare pack items that people found in the Hacker Chest. Like this video to support the channel. I will speak to you next time. Thanks a lot for watching and goodbye.